Bruh. Okay. This one. Alright, there you go. I know exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna play around on the old server. I don't even care what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do stuff. That should be fun. Woo. No, it's not. Alright, cool. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't have to be smart to do that. Yeah! Alright. Easy. I'm just gonna teleport to random people, and we're gonna see what they're working on. For no particular reason. Oh, shoot. A data loop. Well, it's not even a data loop. That's just an ALU from the looks of it. Let's see. I like playing guessing games. I gotta make a guess of what's going on here now. Let's see. What is this? Oh, these must be the, Huh. Well, that's interesting. What is it? Okay, well, I know that there's that there. The adder. Then you've got, I guess the two... Okay, first of all, where's the accumulator? That's what I want to see. So it goes... Gosh, it's so confusing. What is this? I know we got the adder here. It comes out. And then what, it goes here? Man. Well, this is just a register for output, I guess. I guess it goes back this way. I guess that's the accumulator. So this accumulates a value, and then this must be just like a B input. Interesting. Anyways, I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna teleport to someone else. Alright, let's see. This is a piston door. Yeah. This is actually kind of sick. I'm just gonna watch this person build while I eat my sandwich. Yeah. Man, this is actually entertaining. Hey, look at that! Woo! These are actually really cool. I should play some survival on my friend's server while doing this stuff, man. I've got a lot to do on this server. I've just been like AFK in real life just to get redstone from the witch farm. And we have plenty of redstone now. What I mean by AFK in real life is, I've been working, so that's the best kind of way to use that time. Let's see. This is actually pretty cool so far. I wonder if slime blocks can make this a lot easier for arrow. I do see like some ways this could be easily done. You could literally just have some slabs right here, and then you can use that block to bud power this perhaps. No, wait. Well, this could be a no block. This could be a solid block. Yeah, that'd work. I guess I'll ask permission. Be like, nope. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Sincere. You know, it's hard in chat. It's hard to say something nice in chat because everybody who looks at text messages these days thinks it's all condescending, but it shouldn't be. You know, I think as people, we've just gone super insecure with our lives. So, I think that's a part of it. It's just insecurity. I don't know. Anyways. I feel like I could just use some setup like this. This would have to be a slab, but I think that's what this could... Oh, tinted glass. This is really cool. Tinted glass, man. Man, that's so... It's actually nice. So, like, this would work. I think I could do... I think this works. Hee hee hee. Easy. Yes. And then, let's see. I know we can bounce a player up 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so we still got... This actually might be very tight. I don't even think it'd work. Oh, or is it 6 blocks? Let's find out. I'll use a, I'll just use myself as the test subject here. Yeah. Because I know you can bounce someone out. Ooh. I have to have it open here. Alright. Hey! Yes, it works! I remember I used to build these a lot, like in 1.8. They're so fun. Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm going to wire, like, the opening part. Let's see. Man, this is fun. Oh, shoot. What was that? Okay. Alright, let's try this. This'll work. Yeah. Oh, it'll bud though. Aw, boo. That's just dumb. Man. Hey, Redor. Are you the... I guess you're the only viewer besides me. Playing on the open redstone server. Yes. Let's see here. Gosh. I'm trying to figure out where I could put the off button without making it so, like, annoying. So you could do... I guess I'd want to use a lever, though. Not a button. Because how do I get out? So I could go like that. And then I can go up. Woo! Yeah. Beautiful. Man, that takes me back, though. This is such a simple setup. So I can showcase why you'd have this here. No, actually, Arrow's a really cool person, though. Yeah. Woo! That's so sleek. This is actually pretty tiny, too. Like, this is, for a non-slime one, this is pretty small. I like this one. I'm gonna try another one, though. I think I can make a... Well, it's non-slime block, I mean, I'm sorry. Not non-slime. If you're a non-slime, that'd be insane. How would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Now this right here, this is the absolute smallest you could get with one of these. This is literally it. No complicated wiring here. This is it right here. If you want to go absolute smallest, this is it. Hell, this is sorry, but this is not. Yeah, this would be the absolute smallest. Maybe. No, it's probably something smaller. I don't know, that hardly any redstone for this fella though. I don't think you can go wrong with that. It's probably even better than this piece of junk right over there. Yeah, so that one's simple. Ooh. Actually, this is... Oh, no. The target blocks wouldn't work. You know, I think in a scenario like this, you have to point repeaters into the sides. Target blocks are good, though, for... If you had it, like, right there, you could power something like that, but... How would... Now I'm kind of stumped here. Yeah, think about that. Honey blocks make the job super easy. I can already see a way to do with honey blocks. I'm gonna go somewhere else, though. I'll probably come back. See the school server. Is there anyone on the school server? Oh, shoot. You. Yes. I'm gonna check out the school server. I gotta see all these cool people. Dang. You know, when people build like this, you know they're looking from a diagram for sure. And I always find that kind of cool. Yeah, that's interesting. That's how I first built like binary adders and stuff. I just saw like these diagrams, and I would just follow. I'd build logic gates people made on YouTube, but I'd build them in the way the diagram showed, and that made sense. So this is kind of neat. Light display, or how's this work? Oh. Wait a second, is that a screen of some kind? They're trying to do RGB. I'm sure it's somewhat possible, huh? But, yeah, the light from the previous layer affects the light from the next layer, so it's kind of hard to do that. Ooh, whoa, what is this thing? It's just a memory cell? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, no, build server's got more stuff, though. Look at all the peoples there. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Should I try guessing what these are? Probably not, but... Gosh. Is this double dabble, or is it something else? No, it's just shifting. It's just shifting over, isn't it? No? No, it starts different, though. Okay, so we have what? What is this number? So we have 2 and 8, so 10. 6, no. 16 and... No, it's not even 16 hexadecimal. No. What am I trying to say? So 16... 24, 26, and this is converted to 26. Oh, it is. So this is double dabble, because the output is 26. So I guess that's just a cool demo of double dabbling. That's cool. I wonder what this one is. Huh. That's cool. Oh, dude. So many cool things to look around at, but I don't know. Who's it? Never seen this person before. This might be interesting. Huh. These displays are actually pretty small. Dang, look at that. That's pretty sleek. Using signal strength. Yeah, to be fair, my displays are always like double the size because I used the plain old binary decoder. But these little signal strength decoders are great. Yeah, like this is how this is how I build them still, actually. Just like this. Yeah. It's the most newbie way to do it, but it works. Oh. And this is... I have no idea what this is. I mean, it's got... Is this a numerical display? I have no idea. Calculator. Oh, it's a calculator. What does it do? Huh. That'd be interesting to see what this does. Anyways, that's cool. Shoot. Should I just build some? Oh, you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to build, because someone said... I remember someone asked in the comments if I could build that binary adder, but have it turn into an ALU. Maybe that's what I'll do. I actually have a lot of devices here that I've never shown you guys too. Like, I think like this one here. This was a circle/oval drawer. You could draw, or ellipse drawer. But it's not a perfect, it doesn't draw the ellipse perfectly, there's gaps in there. But you can draw ellipse and circles anywhere on this this display. Although it's really, the wiring's not that good. For a simple pipeline, it's pretty bad actually. So if I were to go back and make this, I'd probably use something smarter. Now this thing, oh man. Now this project right here, oh dude. I had to think about a lot of things. But this is basically a way to do sine and cosine calculations with just shift and adding. / subtracting. Man. I don't even know, should I even calculate something? Man, I don't even know. Maybe I should. It's been a long time since I used this thing. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know if you want me to show this off at some point, because I could show it off and how the math works, because it's very different from the old sine and cosine calculator I made, because it handles a range from 0 degrees to 360 with a positive and negative flag, so it actually knows what quadrant it's in and all that. So if you want to see that, I'll show it off later, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to go back on track. This is kind of the warehouse plot at this point, because all my old contraptions are here. I probably want to go to plot 2 and build something. Yeah. Anyways, so let's see. So, first of all, I'm going to build the slightly better ripple carry adder I made, and then I'll make it into an ALU, I suppose. Just for the heck of it. Let's see. Need some gray concrete or something. I don't do gray concrete though. I'm like, I like snow a lot better than, I don't know why I like snow. I build so many things with just snow. Ooh, this thing's really cool. This is a very fundamental model of reinforcement learning right here. I've also never shown that on my channel. If you want to see that later, I'll show you how it works, but yeah, that thing's a monster. It's actually a monster. Alright, let's see here. I think the best... See, I have a little block, I made a little block puzzle. That's the only environment it actually trains on right now. But you could have tic-tac-toe and whatever, and it'll learn the best way to play the game. But it's limited to an 8-bit addressable registers. It has 256 memory locations, but it's very complicated on how it works. It actually it has if it's never seen like a state before, it actually saves it into its memory. So if it ever comes across that state again, it'll immediately point to the signal strength memory, which relates to the weights. And then that little thing basically calculates the next move using random probability. Well, it's weighted randomness. So the randomness is weighted towards a certain output, but it still has the chance of going somewhere where it's less weighted. It doesn't matter. So that was interesting. But yeah, the ripple carry adder, I start the XNOR. Now this one's going to be a lot faster well, it's smaller and faster, but faster in the sense of being one tick quicker. So I'll just build it. Oh well, I should probably build one slice. Yeah. And I'll get some stained, that's tinted. I mean, tinted glass is cool though. And it works all the same, right? It's the same as glass. Yeah. You know what I almost said? I almost said bented glass. Maybe that's the next step. It's bented. Whatever. So yeah, this is the first change though I made. I actually made this part a lot smaller by a block. And this part right here already does all the carry calculations, so you only need the output XOR. So I'll do that right here, I think. Yeah, that's good. Alright. I believe I had this top part go up somehow. I just have to recall how this is all set up because it's been a little while. But I think I had the next part literally right here. I think. The output's always offset by 1 with this adder, so I would know if the output was offset. So let's see. That goes up and in. Okay, so there's the output XNOR. XNOR because, well, this part already has an inverted input for one of the inputs. This part's going to be custom wiring because we have to actually we have to do some kind of interval between each cell, so I'm going to leave that alone. But you can already see this looks a lot better than the old setup. And yeah, I think that's all I had to do to set it up. Oh, and also I have to put a redstone torch here so I can stack it. So I'm going to stack this. Oh. Hopefully I'm stacking this correctly. Just stack 7. Like so. Alright, so I'm probably lagging. Yeah, I'm lagging. That's bad. I am using my cell phone's Wi-Fi for the live stream, by the way. if you're curious. What? Well, whatever. Oh, I'm not even full screen mode. You guys have been looking at the desktop this whole time. Let's fix that. Full screen's a lot better. There you go. Okay, so we've got the tinted glass section here. Now, let's say I believe all I had to do was something like this. Maybe. I'll just use tinted glass here too. If I can get 2 parts of this built, then we're good. I just have to figure out how I did it not too long ago. Okay, you know what? I think I can have this guy go up like so, and then this one can go down like so. I believe that pattern will repeat. And oh, no, it won't. But it looks like a pattern like so could repeat? No? Alright. I think I'll figure it out. It's just a matter of time. This... Would that work? No. Let's see. What did I do here? Couldn't be as simple as just wiring it that way, huh? Imagine that. That'd be funny. I don't think it is, though. I think it needs something more. I'm just trying to remember. It couldn't be like that, could it? Nah, because then it interferes right there. So you can't go that way. I know I have a way of doing this, I just need to recall. And if I can't recall, I'll literally just get the schematic out, because I have the schematic. Maybe... yeah, I can't go to the side so easily. Man, that's tricky. Huh. Yeah. I can't just go down. I can go up and around, but then we saw that I had a problem. Down right there, yeah. What did I do? Dang. Let's see. Maybe the location where I put the tinted glass is wrong. But I feel like that's where I had it last time. And I can't use redstone I could use redstone torches here to like fix the way it's aligned, but then that's one tick gone. So that wasn't the fix I used. Oh, you know what? I think it was like this. Maybe it was like this. One that way. And then the other one was up top. Perhaps. I'd have to have this one lifted up, maybe. I think that's it. Yeah, because now I can block this off. And then this goes down and over. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So this is the pattern. Nice. That wasn't so bad. That was pretty funky, but it worked. I knew I had some kind of weird pattern going on, up and down. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, there we go. And now I could just do a quick test by adding like 5 and 3 or so. Let's just see if 3 displays correctly though. Okay, 3 is good, and then we'll do 5. Yeah, so it works. Cool. And yeah, basically it's 2 ticks at this point, and then another 2 ticks. So it's actually a 4 tick delay between the input and output. But the ripple is 1 tick per bit. So maybe if I put a piston here, we could see that it's timed correctly. Let's see. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, exactly 4 ticks. So that's why this one's better. The last one had a 5 tick output. So I don't think that was too good. Okay, so that's nice. Now that we have the better version of the adder I made a while ago, this one also does kind of look sleek, I guess. But so now that we have that, we can move on to building it into an ALU. So yeah, I'll spell until an ALU. Oh, I have to also change this out. Nice. I think that's that. Cool. Alright, so usually an ALU is invert A and invert B, or in flood carry. Flood carry would be the easiest one to do because it's just, I'd probably just use redstone torch and target blocks here. So I think that's what I'll do. And yeah, you just put it on every single input, as well as the carry-in, of course, because the carry-in goes for the first bit. So, boom. There, that should do it. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't put it there. Huh. I forgot that there's torches on that one, so I have to move it up forward by a block. Oh, probably right there then. Okay. Yeah, we'll just throw it there. It's cool. There. Oh, that's actually pretty easy then. So we'll just go ahead and get that going. Boom. So there's all of our, is that all the flood carries? I guess so. You don't need to do flood carry on the output, or the final output, because that's just the carry out. We just need it on the main 8-bit value, I guess. So that's what we'll do. Here. Could probably just clip the stream up. Yeah. Boom. Alright, so there you go. We got flood carry. Basically, all it does is it turns this adder into a bitwise XNOR. So if I did like 5 XNOR 3, we would get... Oh, it's not doing it. Oh, because oh, there's something else powering this on. What is it? Oh, shoot, the torches. Yikes. Actually, I have to move... Oh man, that's annoying. I have to move these down. My bad. Yeah, this is a pretty tight adder. Okay. Yeah, let's just move that out of the way. Alright, now we got it. My bad. There's like no room. I could even, now that I've moved it here, yeah, I can move it down probably. Or not down. To the side. Like right over here, I can move it back. So let's try that. / move. Yeah. There we go. This should be a lot better. My bad. Now if I do this, there we go. Now it XNOR'd. So basically if I have 1 XNOR 1, we get a 1. And then 0 XNOR 1 is 0. And then 0 XNOR 1 is also 0. And then we get basically the not of 6 here. So just this value. Yeah, and then it goes back. Cool. Alright, so that's XNOR. Now all I need, or not XNOR. I guess it is. Flood carry is just XNOR. And now we just need OR. And to get OR, I have to just simply disable this carry. Well, the first carry here. So I'll just simply put some repeaters in there, facing in. And that'll be good enough. Bunk. Cool. And that's it. So now we've got the OR function. So if I did 5 add 3 is just 8, but if we do 5 OR 3, we get 7. And there's that. So now we have OR and XNOR, and all we need now is an invert A and invert B, and that basically is how most alias are built on the Open Redstone server. So let's just add a invert function. You can use XOR gates to do invert, but I'm just going to use a multiplexer like so. So it's going to be a comparator multiplexer. And it's quite simple to make. I just need a target block there. And yeah, we're going to have this multiplexer set up for the A and B. And there we go. So that's basically that. We're going to get it, well, we're going to power it from here. In this situation, you want to cut off the wire here. And then you can build it right next to that diagonal wire. So that'll do. I'll go ahead and just copy it some. Yeah. Stack 3 because they're by 2s. As you can see, I have to have them in groups of 2 bits, but that's fine. Just means that we can space the repeaters out a lot more nicely. As you can see, we only need 4 repeaters. So there we go. Now we have invert B, which is nice. And I'll show you how we're going to input it. We're going to input it right there. So if I did, now we could do subtraction, basically, now that we have an invert. So if I had 8, and 3, this is just an add right now. 8 plus 3 is 11. Now if we do carry in and invert B, we can do now 8 minus 3 to get 5. And that uses 2's complement. If you don't know what 2's complement is, go ahead and look it up. You can find it on Ben Nieder's channel. That's an easy channel to look up for that kind of stuff. So there we go. We got our invert B. And now all we need is an invert A. And the really nice thing is we can have the comparator for the next invert just right above this one. Just have to wire it slightly differently than the bottom guy, but we've got space to do that, so it's not terrible. We'll just go ahead and do it. Yeah, and it's just going to wire like so. Again, we're using a multiplexer. Multiplexer is basically a circuit where you have 2 inputs and a select input, and the select input allows one of those 2 inputs to go onto a bus or a line. So it's basically just a way to select. You could even have more than 2 values, but generally speaking, it's just selecting between A or B value. So that's what it does. You can look up multiplexers online. Like, just they're pretty important. That's all I could say. Yeah. Alright, so we got that. And I'm just gonna paste this part over. Stack 3. Oh, that's not right. I think I got the A, or not the A, what am I trying to say? I got the pause 1 and pause 2 wrong there. Let's try that again. Boom. Good. That's actually pretty compact right there. And I'm probably going to put some registers up here because I have a certain instruction set that I'm going to use. But for now, I guess I'll just throw this ALU together. Let's see here. Well, yeah. What else do we need? So we got that in there. Oh, shoot, I'm lagging again. Like, you can see my bars are probably bad. 3 bars, yeah, it's not good. Anyways, I think that does that for that part. We just got to figure out a way to sneak in the wiring, and I already know how. We just got to be very clever with our redstoning, but we can totally fit it in there, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and get it all set up, and that'll be the ALU complete. Now I know what functions I could have for my instruction set, because I had I only have 11 functions, so I could have maybe some bitwise logic for the last few. So that should be cool. I'm actually working on a separate project from this random thing I just decided to do today. Because I don't know, I just like doing stuff randomly once in a while. The other project's going to be more cooler than this, since I've been working on it for weeks. So, yeah, that should be fun. Alright, so there we go. We have an invert A and an invert B. And basically, if you wanted to do B minus A, you would invert the A and do carry in. So I could actually demo that. Let's do 3 minus 8. So we'll invert the A. And we're going to get Well, it looks like we're going to get 7 from it. So that means, and that might make sense. Let's see if we did, let's see. So first we need to invert the number into its 2 complement form. The interesting thing about 8 though is it just goes back to 8. And then we're going to simply add that to the 3. That's not right though. I'm missing something obviously, aren't I? I'm just like, I'm tripping. It's muxing correctly. I mean, if I were to convert this back, well, I wouldn't get the value I'm thinking of. What did I do here? There's probably some kind of miswire somewhere. Oh, that's questionable. What's going on there? That's a 4. I'm clearly doing 8 plus 3 now, plus 1. Oh, I just haven't completed the wiring because I'm a dumb butt. So there we go. Now we could try this again. And that, let me see, I invert it. Okay, there we go, it's inverted. And I believe that's our result. 3 minus 8 should be 5. So if we inverted this whole number, we'd get 4. And if you add the 1, we get 5. So that is correct. That's the 2 complements form for negative numbers. And your ALU would be able to determine that by the carryout. If the carryout's off, then the number's negative. And this is really good for division algorithms, by the way, so keep that in mind. So if we had a non-negative answer, then the carryout is on. So that's good to know. That's the OR function. Yeah, you'll see that the carryout's on, though, if the result is not negative. So that's a good way to determine a sign bit, in a sense. So that's cool. Alright, so that is the ALU. And now I can actually get the timestamp of this live stream and answer back to that guy. So that's cool. Not A. Not to B. And let's see, this is OR. And XNOR. Hey, Birdo. You want some attention, don't you? Hey there. Yeah. You can sit on my shoulder. There you go. Oh, that's not XNOR, my bad. That's our carry-in. Carry-in. And flood carrier, I'm just going to say XNOR though, because that's what it does. Flood carry, no, it's just XNOR. Alright, cool. So there we have it. We've got the complete ALU that probably no one's going to use, but there you have it. I'll go and just make a schematic of it. I have so many schematics. You have no idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just save this one. Copy, / save, ALU, and then I'll just do, well, I don't need all caps, it's just going to be ALU, and then the date, 1, 2, oh yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. I forgot it's 2022 already, so that's cool. there you go. And then I'll just put my thing there. Now let's see. So this is, I actually don't know how many ticks this ALU is. I think it's pretty quick though. Maybe it's 10 ticks. Probably a 10 tick ALU. So if you're really crazy at timings, you can make a 1 hertz computer using this very strange ALU. But we should at least try to see if that's actually the truth or not. So let's see. Now the carry out actually comes faster than the output because it's 2 ticks quicker. So I have to measure that last piston in order to get it right. Hey Birdo, what's the matter? What's the matter? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hey, F-male scammer. Scammer? Scary. Oh, I just made a ALU, because I remember there's a comment that someone gave me a while ago, like a very good while ago, that said, can you make like some kind of ALU? So I was like, you know what, I'll just make the ALU. And there you go. So, and it's a pretty fast ripple carry ALU, because the carry is actually 1 tick per bit. And I guess I can figure out how much delay this guy has. Let's see here. So that's on. I'm just gonna set up a test setup so I can see how much delay this guy has. I think it's 10 ticks though. Let's see. That's the only real way we'll find out, so let's see, I'll just get that over here. I'll add some repeaters. 10 ticks is exactly 1 second, so we'll see. I think that's the case. I should probably use a redstone torch though. So we'll make that like so. And boom. Hey, I think it is. Or is it? Or is it? Is it 11 ticks? I have no idea. I think it might be 11 ticks. That's still, oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it's not exactly a hertz. Oh well, that's all right though. This is as fast as it's gonna get. That's great. Oh yeah, that's right. The last ALU that I made was like 12 ticks. The reason why this one would be 11 ticks then is because, oh yeah, we have is this, it might still be 12 ticks here. I think the adder itself though is 10 ticks. I just had this invert, input section, so that's what made it slower. Oh, okay, well in that case then it's definitely 12 ticks because this, input's asynchronous. I believe if you invert it, it has a 2 tick delay, opposed to a non-invert, which is 1 tick. So it's faster for just doing adds, but subtracts are just 1 tick slower in that sense. Or I guess yeah. So you'd want to make this 12 ticks, or just say it's 12 ticks. That's still pretty good for a ripple carry ALU. Anyhow, but the adder itself is probably 10 ticks. So that's actually really reassuring. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's good. Cool. Hey, Virilio. I'm just playing around on ore. Oh, you're CCA? I didn't make a CCA though. I made an instant carry adder. Maybe that's what you meant. Hey, Verlio. Yeah. I'm just kind of mucking around. I just decided to build an alio because I remember someone told me that they'd want to see that, so. Yeah, that fixed that. Yeah. Anyways. That's cool. Whatever. I gotta do something else now. For sure. I might check out some other people's. Oh, shoot. Griefer. Wait, no, I don't even know. Imagine randomly teleporting. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, shit, what is this? This is... Oh, it's just another adder. That's what open redstone's all about. Just adders. I think the fastest adder we got on the server is like 2 ticks pipeable. Somewhere. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Oh, that's some registers. Hey, there's Ferlio, the boy. He gets to be in the stream now. The stream where no one's watching. That's cool. Well, anyways. Yeah. Dang. That's actually crazy. Let's see. Volkman. There's all kinds of cool people online today. I think I remember this fella. Yeah. I guess he's a builder now. That's awesome. Nice. Whoa, what is this? Some kind of disco floor or something? Anyways, yeah. Guess, what else could I do? Could build a multiplier. A refresher. Yeah. Maybe I'll build a multiplier. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna build it just using my old stuff here. Man, I should just play on Major, or not Major. I guess nobody knows who Major is. I should play on his server though. I think that's what I'll do after this multiplier. I'll just put a new live stream up and I'll go on the survival world and build some stuff. That'll be fun. Let's see here. Let's see. So we got that guy. And then I just stack another one on top. Oh yeah, and these have to be connected like so. I think the top one is where I did that weird wire. But yeah, I'm just gonna build a serial ladder, and then I'm gonna copy it over, and that'll be the multiplier. Yep. Let's see. So first I have the first XOR's input going or output going to the next input. I have the next XOR, and then I guess I just need to build the carry, which I do simply like this. The first carry using or using an AND gate. The other AND gate's going to be somewhere else, however. So I'm going to just do that. Like so. So there's the carry signal. It'll come in 6 ticks later and go into the next bit. And let's see. So that's the first one. Now the second one, we take the torch off of this guy. And we get another torch off of this guy. And that makes the second carry. Which will go this way. Up into not a torch there. It'd be like right here. Yes, that's right. Like, I think like that, if I remember. I could be wrong, but I think that's how I had it set up. It was just a big AND gate that goes this way into a torch, which then goes into another repeater. So that's our second carry, I believe. Yep, and that's the serial ladder. So now what I could do with the serial ladder, though, is I can do some clever spacings and stack them in a special way. So I'm going to stack them up. We only need 3 adders to do a 4-bit multiplier, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll take this section here, and then I'm simply going to, let's see, I have to remember how to stack it now. So from here to where exactly? I think I had the next one stacked right here. Nope, 1 block further. My bad. No. Right there. So I had it stacked there. Oh, and then I went like 3 blocks away, and then I stacked it here. Or pasted, I mean. Yeah, now it's properly spaced. Cool. I think that's, is that right? I got this part correct for sure. But this one doesn't seem right. Yeah, it seems off. I think it's, is it, oh, you know, it's probably always been like that, though. It's been so long, I can't even remember how this goes. I think I just had it like this. That part there, and then this part literally just goes right there. Yeah, and that works. I think on this one, though, I had it go like a block up. Yeah, and that way it just looked mirrored, but it's really not. Or is it? Yeah, whatever. But this works. So there's our 3 serial ladders. And yeah, now all I have to do is just add an AND gate, and that's it. The AND gate in the serial is quite simple. I just have enables for different parts of the B. And the B is essentially just a shift amount. Or some, well, it describes a shift, but it's also its input. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, it'll just go like so. That's our B input. And then all we have to do is get a 3-tick input for each of these sections like so. And then we just need a serial input register. There's a couple designs you could use, but I'm going to use a really simple one using observer blocks. So, yeah, let's see. I would do, well, first I would just build 1 bit and then stack it over. So let's see, we just need an observer block facing down, a note block, The note block's going to act as an enable. And then we'll have redstone right there. Then another block, a torch, and then a block and a lever, and that'll be our input. Bada boom, bada bing. So there's the input. And I'll just stack it up 3 times, because it's a 4-bit multiplier, as I said earlier. And the other levers just go right here for the B input. And the nice thing about this is you can have your B input be right here. I guess I'll do that then. I'll just stack it up and put it in the right position. And that way it'll be easier to work with. So, yeah, compared to a normal multiplier, this one's pretty small, I guess. Although the wiring's a little crude. But yeah, right now I'm just simply bussing the wires over so I can get the B hooked up in a nicer way on the output. On the output, the input. There we go. Doesn't have to be crude, it just has to fit within the volume. So that's all that matters. And also the signal strength should not even go to 15 at all. Yeah, you can clean up your wiring at this point. There we go, that's good. So there you have it. We have a and B input. It's vice versa. It's doesn't matter which one it is. Does matter for division, but not for multiplication. Okay, so all I need to do now is add a monostable circuit here. It has to be an inverted monostable, so it has to be on by default. So this will work. Then I need an output register. So I'll just get one here. Has to be an 8-bit register too, because if you're multiplying 2 4-bit numbers, the maximum number could be an 8-bit number. In decimal, and this goes for decimal too, if you had like 2 digits, then you have a 4-digit output maximum. So just keep that in mind. Oh shoot, what's up with this lag? Oh, I'm in 1.17, bro. Oh no, there's a chunk border right here, watch. Yep, chunk borders. Oh god, yep. That's one thing I don't like about this version. Alright, freaking chunk borders. Oh, that thing's gonna screw with me all the time now. Oh, and there it goes again. And again. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, I hope that's fixed in 1.18. That's the current version I play on with my friend, but goodness me, that's bad. That's actually real bad. I mean, there's not much they could do about it too. That's just how it is. Ooh. Ah. Can you believe that, guys? It's so bad. It's not like it's not even the server's problem. It's just Minecraft. That's hilarious. Damn. Man, I don't even care anymore. I've been like, it's kind of funny, for the past few years I've been like pretty strict on not trying to swear on this channel, but like, I don't think it really matters, does it? Because now you've got this, I guess we've had this for a long time now, but you got that new, is this for kids or not? So I guess this isn't for kids now. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm gonna do 1 times 1, and then we can try to time the redstone properly. This will be our execute button. And yeah, I don't. Oh, that's right. 1 would be at the very end. Oops. Let's see that again. Oh, no, it didn't work. Probably because I didn't hook this up correctly. Oh, no, it's because I'm just dumb, guys. This has to be a 3-tick input. And yeah, now it'll work. Yeah. Okay, so we just need to get 9 more ticks out of this, so we can simply just delay it a little. And we'll see. It's just lagging a little too. It's my bad though, it's up almost there. Almost there. I think I just can squeeze out 2 ticks there and it'll work. Okay. Boom. Got him. And that's it. So this circuit right here does serial multiplication, but the input and outputs are in parallel. So this is it's most likely, not most likely, it's simply a circuit that's used for smaller, well, like smaller computer stuff. Now there are other ways of doing multiplication, like repeated shifts and adds in parallel, and those can be very fast. I've seen some that are like 2 ticks per shift and add cycle, which is, is pretty bonkers. But they're complicated in some senses. So I think I'm fine with this little guy here. So it should be 15. Yeah, 3 times 5 is 15. Awesome. So there you go. And again, you can check out my plot on the Open Redstone server if you ever wanted to. Then you could find these builds and all that. Alright, 225, yeah. So there you go. So that's a 4-bit multiplier. Awesome. Hey, Watchful Squids. I don't know how long ago that was. I mean, you're gone. Probably. My bad. But hey, welcome. I've just been building some circuits. I built an ALU previously, and I built a multiplier right here. So if you want to go back and look at that, you can. I'm just doing it so I don't have to make videos on these kind of circuits in the future. I could just get a timestamp, and then I could just simply go and give it to people. And it'll be nice and easy. So there you go. We got a multiplier circuit, got a ALU. What else do people like to build? I mean, you got dividers. I kind of wanted to do some survival, but like, I'm trying to think if there's any other circuit I could add to this little live stream collection. Tough luck. That's all I could say. Hey, you're still here? Shoot. Cool. Man. Wait, so what version of Minecraft do you play? Do you play Bedrock or Java? Like, because I can also do Bedrock once in a while. But anyways. Yeah. I haven't played Bedrock in such a long time. Now that I think about it, it's been so long. But yeah, divider. I could build a divider if you want. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be a shift and subtract divider, though, because I wouldn't want to build a big one. Oh, you're a builder on the server? Bruh. Wait. Oh, shoot. You could literally just be watching me this whole time. I guess. That's funny. I guess I'll just build a divider. That'd be fun. So a divider. Well, a divider usually is made up of like 2 parts. You've got your conditional subtractor, and then you've got the shifter for the A register. And the shifter has to be able to set in a new value, and of course shift, because it's in the name. So I think I'll just start by pasting in my ripple carry adder. This is a very cool ripple carry adder. It's at, let's see, I think it's, we'll see how many ticks it is. The carryout comes 2 ticks before the actual output, though, so you have to measure the last bit if you want to test its speed. I think I'm going to test its speed just to see how fast it is, so I'll know what the clock cycle will need to be. And then we'll just get right to it. So, let's see here. I'll just have all of them on, and then I think I'll have the last guy be a torch, so they're both extended. So is it 10 ticks? Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, this binary adder here is 10 ticks, and it's a ripple carry adder. So it's actually not that slow. It's pretty solid. You can get a hertz out of this thing. Yeah, thank you. It's a very good RCA design. I haven't made a... Well, now I just streamed how to build it, so that's funny. Or at least one variation of it, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this one's slightly different, but the wiring's basically similar on the top. But yeah, that's a 10-tick RCA. So that's good to know. The only thing about it, though, is that it's most likely going to be 11 ticks because I need to invert one of the inputs for subtraction. So, actually, no, it doesn't have, no, we can make it 10 ticks because the inverted input, it's not going to change. It's going to be just the same B value every time. So we don't have to change the B, which means we can make this 10 ticks. Apart from the register, I think the register has some delay, so that's going to be something. So maybe 12. I don't know, maybe 12 ticks per cycle. I'll try. It doesn't have to be too fast, though. So our B will just be this simple little inverter. I think I'll just put it down here because it's nicer looking. Yeah, and plus it's obviously smaller. So that'll be our B input, and then our A will have to be some kind of shifter. Now, let's see. I could just go off and use a piston base shifter, but everybody be like, piston's bad. Not me, though. I like using pistons. I mean, you could tell it that thing. Oh, man, that's funny. And that thing. Yeah, I actually use pistons quite a bit. But I've been trying not to. I've been challenging myself not to, just to see what I could figure out. Yeah, most registers, I mean, at least a 1-tick delay, right? But I don't know, not a register that could set in a new value and shift at the same time, that's kind of hard to do with repeater locks, so I don't see that being easy. I think some people just waterfall the register in some designs. They just have it waterfall so they don't have to use lock repeaters. They could just use, normal repeaters and comparators. So that's cool. Pistons are probably fine, yeah. Well, I mean, if I use pistons for a divider, I would make this an ICA as well. But I don't mind it. Let's see here. How would I go about it? I know I have a dropper-based shift register. I guess I could do that. That one's really interesting. I just have to remember how I built it last time. Yeah, that one was quite interesting. I think I had comparators going this way and going that way. And I had... What else did I have? Now I'm trying to remember how I built that dropper-based shift register. I think I have it as a schematic, though. A shift. Oh, it's in 2021. Small. Small, no. Man, I've got a lot of register diagonal, paper thin shift register. That's what I called it. Cool. Alright. Where are you? Ah, yeah, there it is. Sick. I guess I don't know if it's really paper thin, but it's good. It's good enough for a dropper-based register. And I think this is the one I use for dividers. See, so that's shift and clear. Okay, well, let's try it. Let's try it out. So all I have to do is shift is press this button, and there it goes. And it just uses some toggling magic with the droppers and items, so yeah, that's how I built it. But it totally works. So I guess that's what I'll use. Yeah, I've got so many schematics. I have basically a whole library of them, but yeah, I've been starting to make sure to label the date and stuff so I don't so I know which one to get. Anyway, so I could do that and I can clear it. This is the most important part. The fact that I can clear it that's important because we want to clear it and then we want to set the new value in. So I guess what we'll do is we'll modify this one into a D flip-flop instead of it just being a latched register as it is right now. So to do that, I'll simply add some comparators here, lock them, and then we could just have this guy turn on while this turns off, the locked comparator. So that should work. That does mean I'll have to move this out of the way. I'll put it somewhere nicer, I guess. And yeah, then it should be good. Now another really cool circuit that I've made a while ago is a logarithm calculator. I think I could show you that if you want later. It's a pretty small one, but I think I have some ideas for some faster ways to do that kind of stuff. Let's see. So this would be right there. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out the whole streaming thing on my phone because I just got Streamlabs on my phone, and then I found a way to actually make my phone into a second monitor for my laptop, so that's how I'm actually doing the stream. And that's because my home Wi-Fi is not good, so I'd rather use my cell phone's data. I mean, unlimited data is fine, but yeah, it's just like way better. The old logarithm calculator is giant. Then the smaller one was it was right there. It was pretty solid. I'm thinking about making a solid state logarithm calculator though, because then that'd be kind of neat too, in that respect. Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it'd be cooler just to make a program for a computer to calculate it, right? Like, at the end of the day, that'd be way better, because then you can program all kinds of stuff. So, that'd probably be even sicker. You know what? Why am I doing it this way? What am I doing? I could just... I bet Berlio's just cringing right now, because I could totally just do this. Oh my gosh. Yes. He's like, bro. You can just use a torch enable. I could totally hear it right now. Oh man. Oh. Well, I think a calculator generally for everything would be cool, wouldn't it? Man. Yeah. I don't know, that's what I'm mostly interested in when it comes to computational redstone. I just like calculating certain functions, you know? That's just what I like to do once in a while. It's not like building a computer where you have to think about the program memory, your instruction set. Just generally the architecture is a lot different than just some dedicated circuit. So I just like the dedicated circuits. I don't know. But I am working on something related to a computer. It's using internal, like... Oh. Yeah. It uses, like, internal serial hardware, but the output and inputs are parallel. Which made the main part of the computer tiny. I'm using one of the general purpose registers as the counter register, so I actually reuse the ALU to add one or to add any other number to the program, basically the program's address. And that way you can actually influence branching in many interesting ways. Obviously it's slower than just having the program counter, but it's smaller, so that should be an interesting thing to show off later. I'm not going to show it off now because it's kind of a personal project, but it should be cool to see. Alright. Let's see, so I've got this guy, and now oh yeah, look at that, now all I need is to put the repeater back. Okay. Yeah, I'm hopping around like a freaking jackrabbit. It's all cool. Alright. Let's see here. So, would this work? Let's find out. I'm just going to put in the number 5. Oh, and we should make these levers now, because that'd be better. So let's just do that. I got I got a reinforcement learning model here. I hardly used it. I just tested it with that environment. I should test it some more environments like mazes or something, but that's all I could test it with right now. And that was a while ago. So let's see. Well, that thing's old. Oh yeah, the buttons didn't do anything. So let's see, I'll just set a value in. Okay, yeah, that worked. It cleared and then it set the value in. Let's go ahead and test that out though. We'll shift a couple times. And now let me just try setting the new value in. Oh. Yeah, perfect, it worked. And there we go. So that's it. Those are the two functions we need. So this shift and subtract function will just be on its clock. And then we're only going to have a single branch condition that says if the cout is, well, if the number is negative, then we're going to go ahead and set the new value in on that clock cycle. And then after that, we're going to just simply continue shifting. So that's how that'll work. And now all I have to do is take this register and paste it onto the subtractor, specifically the A input. Now, I think it'd be a wise decision to have the shifter right up here, because then we can basically use the width of the register to shorten our busing from the output to the input. So, convolutional neural networks? Well, here's what I recommend. Build a reinforcement learning system first. It's just way easier. It's just more state-based than some kind of net. So, I don't know. I've actually seen someone build a neural network in Minecraft. They used little hex multipliers for let's see, what was it now? It's for multiplying two nipples together, basically, I think. No. Oh, it was really small. It was really simple, too. It was just like repeat signal strength adding. That's so cool, though. I'd have to find the video and like, link it somewhere. I'm sure someone could make a neural network model with the CPU, though. And it's possible now because we have these big memory systems on new redstone computers. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah. I got sidetracked so easily. Wasn't that crazy? Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and pause 1, pause 2. We'll rotate this thing and we'll just get it out of here. Let's see, so I need to rotate it by, I guess, just 90 degrees. Since I'm so used to, like, the normal unit circle, I thought minus 90 rotated this way, but that's just 90 in the command, so I actually have to do minus 90 to go counterclockwise. Which is like, it's backwards thinking to me. But you'll see why. So let's just rotate minus 90. Why, you'll see why in a moment. Look at that. See? Exactly what I just said. Yep. Minus 90 just means counterclockwise in this world edit thing. Alright, so I got that register in the right orientation. Now, how would I want to, paste it in? You can see it's a 16-bit register, but we only want the last 8 bits for the actual subtractor. So I gotta think about, I gotta think about where I'm gonna do my pause 1 and pause 2 and copy real quick. So let's see if that's the input, and this goes, that's the output right there. Well, I can tell you one thing already, this is gonna have to go like, oh, another thing, no, this goes around like so. This has to wire up like this, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do that first while I think about it. Dang nabbit. This'll work. Yeah. It goes up for me. I remember a couple of months ago I built a square root, shift and subtract circuit. Those are pretty easy because it's similar to the division one, except you shift by 2s. Which is quite interesting. Oh. I don't want the piston there. Okay. Yeah. I thought that one was kind of cool. Okay, how did this go in? Oh, I rotated this way? Oh, and this has to be out of the way. Oh, and this is all messed up. Ooh, what did I do there? I think I did my stack incorrectly. Oh yeah, I did. I know how I did, I'm sorry. Nah. Maybe this way? Yeah, that's it. That's the way. Classic, yes, the classic spiral towers, man. That's where it's at. This is literally where it's at. Oh, also this has to be... I'm going to use a redstone block here, because it's always going to be in subtract mode. There we go. Yeah, I love that. Alright, so... this needs to shift. That's shifting correctly to the left, right? Let's see. So if I have an input there, I'll go ahead and just go click, clack, and... Oh, what just happened? Oh no, it's shifting right now? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to flip this shift register. That's no big... That should fix that. Wait, really, so are you still like a student on the server? Just for the sake of getting to engineer first? Or like... Because that's crazy, man. Everybody knows you're really good. Like, seriously, man. Maybe, possibly. Now, I was asking Verlio if he was still a student on purpose, and he said yeah. But he's like, he wants to go from student to engineer. That'd actually be kind of like, that'd be sick. That'd be kind of sick. 6 months, yeah. I haven't been around either. I've been working a lot now, like 6 days a week. There's hardly enough time to do anything, man. Hardly. Yeah, sorry I'm bouncing back and forth between the chat and stuff. I just can't pop it up. I'll figure it out later. See, solid state shift register. Shift. Okay, well now it should shift the correct way if I set the 5 in there. And... Oh, I guess there's one over there too. Okay, good. Now we're shifting it to the left because we have to double the value and then check if it could fit in there, essentially. It's like normal long division, just in base 2. Because in base 10 long division, we actually shift by 10 to the left, essentially, and then we check if that number is just under or is equal to our I think it's the divisor. I don't know. But you guys understand what I mean. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put redstone dust here and then we'll get that, we'll plug it in. Sorry it's taking a long time, I'm just talking a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah, this will work out fine. I'm not gonna cut this though, I'm gonna just leave it here and I'll just take a copy of it. So, we'll just go ahead and pause 2 here. Doesn't really... Oh, I already paused 2. Oh, that's so dumb. There we go. First and second. Okay, so... I'm going to just take it from here. Copy. I'm going to go up by 1. And I'm going to paste it here, I think. And I think that works. Oh, wait. It'd be so cool if that slab weren't there, but yeah, we got in the right spot. That wiring would have been so clutch if that slab wasn't there, because I could move it 1 block lower. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that the divider's almost complete. So yeah, it's pretty, I gotta say it's actually decently small. That's not bad. Okay, so basically our A input is gonna be right over here. Unfortunately, just to make things easier on us, that's where the A is and the B is gonna be over there. However, you can bust the B like right on the side, so your A and B would be right there next to each other. And, well, that's probably what we'll do later. Yeah. And yeah, I'll put the redstone lamps back here so we could just see our results shift in and like change and all that. That should be quite interesting. I can manually test this though if you want, just to see how it all functions. I'm gonna just move the flag over here, our branching. We're gonna have a mux that branches between the normal shift and subtract check versus the set and then shift test. So now let's see. I'm just gonna make an option to clear the register right here. Like that. And then I'm going to check it says it's negative. I guess it's because I have, well, I don't know. Is it saying it's negative? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh no, it's saying it's positive. That's what that means right now. It's positive, but if I do this, negative. Perfect. And since I want the inverse of that, we'll use a redstone torch to determine that the answer is negative. Cool. Alright. So, okay. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and do a test with this, because we're pretty much ready to go and test the algorithm out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to get rid of this part because it's unnecessary here. We're just going to have buttons for this part. Yeah. So, if you had a solid redstone wire signal, you'd want to have monostable circuits on every input here so it doesn't screw up. But yeah, I'll go ahead and remove this part, and then I'll just put some buttons down, and we can do some tests. Oh, as a matter of fact, we can now do this. Yeah, that's good. We'd probably want the buttons right here anyways. Alright. So let's go ahead and get that wire bus down. And I'll put it right next to the B input just for the sake of making it nice for ourselves. So this will be our B. The A goes away because we're going to have to bus the register's output into the A right there. So I'll use some world edit for this part, but I think I'll have to hand build some of this because it's just too tricky. Okay, first, second, stack 7. Boom. And yeah, as you can see, we got our B and our A right next to each other, which is kind of cool. I don't know, I like that. Alright, so. And yeah, dropper wiring's so cool because I could just power this block and that already sets our value in. So that's very convenient. Okay, just gotta wire that up. Yeah. And just add these blocks and we got our input for the shift register. And yeah, we still have a way to also clear everything. Even the input can be cleared if need be right there. We'll just make a more clever wiring setup later. Anyways, Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll do a simple 15 divided by 3. Now, we're going to do this manually first to understand how we're going to wire the branch logic, or what we need to do when we detect that A is less than B. So we have 15 and 3. And basically, what our computer is going to do is it's first going to, well, I guess it's our divider. Our divider is first going to check if A is less than B. I guess right now it is, so it would simply just do a set and a shift, so that's what we're going to do. Or is it the other way around? Oh my, no, it's the other way around. We're trying to check if A is greater than B, and then we set the value and shift. My bad. So when A is greater than B, then we'll set the fresh value in and then shift. So let's just shift for now. So yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I'm obviously going faster than I should. See, nothing's changed yet. Now, A is now equal to B. That should be a proper condition to do the shift, but I don't know why it's not. So let's see. Did something break somewhere? That should be a proper condition right there. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. So we've got the subtraction mode in correctly. Now the output's wrong though. I don't know what happened to the output. I think something is missing here, but I don't know what. I'll go ahead and spectate this for a bit and I'll see what happened. And then that'll figure it out. Oh, I'm a dumb butt. I didn't add the thing in yet. We're getting like -3. No. Well, that'd explain a lot now, wouldn't it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and add a repeater there. Okay, there. Yeah. I guess I'll just add the light there, and then I'll do this. I still want to be able to see the lamp. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me add the repeaters in. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Right now, I haven't actually built the output register yet. So, the actual subtractor register, the shifting one, that'll be our remainder. And you'll see how. I'm just trying to test the main component because the shifted output register is so easy. It's just lock repeaters in a line. So we don't have to worry about that one. But once we get there, then yeah, I'll show you where we'll get our remainder. Yeah. Because we're doing a sequential divide. Okay, now it's working. So now we're getting... Yeah, A is either greater than or equal to B. So now we do a set. So I set the 0 in and I shift. Uh-oh. Did I just clear the previous value? I think I just cleared the previous value. Oops. Wait, did I? I don't even know anymore. Let's try that again. Oh, no, something else is... I think we need this to be a pulse. That's probably why it didn't work. Okay. I'm gonna make this a pulse. Oh yeah, I've got a bird. Yes, I have a pet bird. He's just humming in the back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing. I'll probably have to check on him. But anyhow, let's see. So I need a what? A monostable. That's it. Let's get a monostable in here. This will work, right? Okay, there we go. That's more like it. I'll go ahead and do the test again just to see if we can get that thing to work properly this time. Oh, and I also don't want to clear this register, so that was a mistake there. So let's go ahead and just shift it in until that light turns on. So the light turned on. Now we're going to just set the new value in, which is 0. And then we're going to shift. And then shift. And then we got another on signal. See, where that lamp is where our true output's going to be. As you saw, we just had a 1, a 0, and now a 1. So the result after this is remainder 0, output 5. I just simply have to add that. I'm sorry I didn't add the output register yet, but we will. I think I'm going to have the output register right above, I don't know, it'd be kind of tricky to get it right above the remainder, but I could probably do it, right? Just somewhere, because that's what we want ideally. We want to get our remainder like right here, and then our output right, maybe right here. And I could just have a lock repeater line, like so. And yeah, that would work quite nicely. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, so our remainder and output can be right on top of each other. So I'll go ahead and just stack this over. And stack 7 minus 8. And yeah, we'll almost be ready to go. Now the output, I'm gonna have to wrap this conditional over on top of it and then in. So it will be a little slower, but it'll be in the right bit order, or what was it? Byte order, because I'm using bytes here. It's gonna be a big endian form, not little endian. Yeah, no. We're not playing those games. Nah. It's very easy to get this as little endian and then big endian on the bottom. So that would be terrible. Garbage. Alright, so let's see here. Let's just get this over here. And there we go. So it'll be an easy little wire here. And we can use this exact same wire to control the logic up there, which is what we're going to do. Because the clock is going to be here and the other stuff. So I can remove this one guy here. Oh, what am I doing? I just got a little carried away there. My bad. That stays there. I'm going to measure the signal strength out. Goes. I know it's going to stop somewhere, obviously. But yeah, there we go. It'll just go in and stuff. Cool. And now I just need to add the lock repeater line. This will always pulse during the clock cycle because we have to save zeros, of course. So there we go. That takes care of that part. Now, I'm just going to put that there for now. So now we can pulse in the input in the right order and the remainder right here. And we have our B and A input. So it's actually very nicely, the input and output's actually quite nice. I like it. Yeah, it's not a bad size so far. So this should be pretty interesting. Now the hard part begins. We have to actually have the clock. Binary division with decimals instead of a remainder. Oh, you mean with the fractional part, right? Is that what you mean? Division with the fractional part? If you want to do that, all you got to do is just keep clocking it. I'm only going to clock it 8 times, but what we can do is, if you wanted just a fractional part, just clock it another 8 times and you'll get it. So you would need a 16-bit output. So instead of an 8-bit output, you'd want a 16-bit, where you have your integer part over here, and then the fractional part would be over here. Now, I think that's a little overkill right now because I'm not doing anything crazy with this divider. So we're going to keep it with the simple remainder, and it'll be all good. So yeah, that's no big deal. Alright, the clock. I'm going to go for a simple signal strength decay clock. Let me show you. It'll just be a simple... I know this thing's going to be pretty slow anyway, so I'm just like, this'll do. It's not perfect timings, but it'll do. I could go ahead and get that wired in. Oh, and this has to be like so. There you go. There's your clock. The only problem with building a clock like this is I wouldn't be able to tell how many pulses I've done with it. And I need to know how many pulses I've done with it, so... Maybe a binary... I could use a binary counter, but they're kind of bulky with a clock. So maybe just a, I don't know. What should I use? I could just use an item counter, or a signal strength decay of some sort. Anyways, I think before we build that section, let's at least get the branching part working and all that before we add the clock. So this is our branch control wire, and we're going to need a mux between... Well, not necessarily a mux. We just need an enable to enable this part right here, which will be enabled when that wire is on. So let's see how I can do that. I'm probably going to move the wire over here. So let's get rid of this fella. And we'll just rebuild it over here. Like so. Oh, maybe one block back, though. Yeah, because I don't want to mess with that line. Shoot, this is actually... I need this one block higher, too. Well, if it's one block higher, then I can just do that. Okay, cool. Nice, so we'll have it here. And it's going to be very easy to add and enable because we simply just add a torch here. And that locks the monostable circuit. It's really that easy. So... I actually want to make this a straight line. So let's move this around a bit. That should do. Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to work. So, now, let's just add this in. And I might wire this slightly different. I'll use a target block. No, I shouldn't need that. Still old school sometimes. There we go. So that'll work. That'll actually do the conditional set value, and then the shift will always be delayed after that. And that's easy to delay. We just simply add a couple repeaters to this part. Okay, yeah, we know who the shift registers by. Okay, so we'll just use this line, and then we'll add some delay. And that's it. So this is now going to work with our conditional shift. All I have to do now is make this clockable as well. Well, I have to add a monostable, basically, right here somehow. I think I'm going to just use the simple one here. Yes, just like that. And now this will be our clock wire, which we'll need to figure out how to build that clock in a moment. But for now, we could just test and see if this whole branching section works now. So let's go ahead and do the same problem. Just pretend this is 15 with a 4-bit number instead of 8-bit. So we're going to cycle this probably 4 times. So 1, 2. Okay, and then that branch happened. So now we can actually set the new value in. So this value is going to become 0, and then it's going to shift in a 1. Oh, and also our output register. Look at that, we got a 1 on the output, and then we shifted in a 1. Okay. Clock it again. And then one more time. This is the last one. And there you go. So the answer is 5 remainder 0. And that's good. That means the divider works. Everything works. Except we just need the clock that pulses for a certain amount of times, and that's it. It's actually have to pulse in, with my current setup right now, I'd have to pulse in 5 times because I should have started the input here, but there's like hardly any room, so you'd understand. We'll just have to do an initial pulse in before it does everything else. So cool. We got the dividing to work. Yeah. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're most likely going to use the signal strength clock with a signal strength based decay counter. Let me show you what I mean. So we're going to basically have something that just decrements a memory cell. And this memory cell, I actually should build this not near the machine. That's kind of how I build. I just build something far away from the machine, then I slap it on in a good spot. Because that's how I like to do the redstone. It's all like modular. Like the shift register. You saw I had it somewhere else, then I moved it in. And it's less tricky. So I'm going to do the same thing. So let's go ahead and have a memory cell. And we can basically set a signal strength in there to determine how many times we want the action to be performed. And then over here, I'm going to add a dropper monostable circuit, because it's just an easy way to monostable a 1 signal strength pulse in there. And by default, this is already going to do a subtract operation on the memory cell every clock cycle. So all we have to do now is put our clock right here. Well, how do we enable the clock? Well, we can do a very simple way. Like so. Okay. Now I could use a different kind of clock, but I wanted to just use a simple counting-based clock. It'll give us like 16 ticks of time to figure out what we need to do. Or is it 32? It might be. Oh, it's probably 16. Okay. Yeah, but this will work. Let's see. How would I do... Oh, actually it's quite simple. I just gotta add a target block here. Our friend the target block. And this right here is gonna be our output. Right there. And that's it. So now, this circuit will work. So if I wanted to pulse 15 times, you just set 15 in. Oh, actually it's not done yet. I have to add the, this part. Sorry about that. Probably just 2 ticks there. And, oh, and, there we go. That'll now decrement the signal strength. So if, oh, / deselect. So I know you're a redstoner. If you look to your right, you'd see the power is going down by 1 each clock cycle. And this circuit will stop once it hits 0. So it's just a really simple way to clock everything and all that biz. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking now, what if we just had this clock on top of this one? Wouldn't that be, I think that'd be smaller. Or have the clock on top of the counter, like right here. If we put it here, I'd say that'd be smaller. Like this. Ooh. I think this is actually better. Oh, it's still... Wait, now it's still gonna clock because I removed the torch. But let's get rid of this one. We'll just put it right on top. Ooh, this is gonna be so small. I like this already. This is actually really nice. Let's see, how would I think I know what I'll do too. I'll just do this. Oh yeah. And then right here, instead of that, we'll just do that. Boom. Even cooler. Awesome. So yeah, all we have to do is input a signal strength, and this circuit should pulse for that exact amount of signal strength. I'm actually going to test that here. I'll go ahead and just get like a signal strength 4 barrel. And I'll just test it out like so. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, lag 4. It just lagged. That didn't help us at all. We couldn't see what it did. Dang. 1. Please don't lag this time. 2. 3, 4. Perfect. It works. Yes. Yes. We got it. That is so cool. All right. Nice. So that's it. And all we have to do is set in a signal strength 9 barrel, because remember I have to do the initial shift and then it'll finish up. Okay, cool. Verlio Git Builder. Exactly. Exactly, man. He's back. The legend is back on the server. Look at that. Verlio H. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So we got that. Now all we have to do is plug it in somewhere. So I think... There's a couple of good spots. I think we're just going to set it up right here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of ways we can get the output, which is real nice. Probably not up here. We're not going to... That's kind of far away. We're probably going to just take it off of the side here, like so. Yeah, it really doesn't matter where I paste this to. I don't necessarily care about that much. Now, let's just add that signal strength 9 barrel and then a monostable that allows us to start the calculation. So, and that it actually fits in quite nicely right here. So that'll be this will be the calculate button, because it's like an enable for the signal strength barrel. And I'll just grab number 9, and I'll plug it in right there. And boom, so that should pulse 9 times, which is real nice. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and put it over in there somewhere. Oh, it's already 11:27 for real? That's crazy. Oh, over where I live, that's what time it is. In the morning, don't worry, it's not freaking... It's not like almost midnight over here, no. Let's see. Alright, let's see, what if we just paste it here? What would it look like? That doesn't look bad. I'm just thinking, it could be a lot... We could flip this, perhaps. Let's see how... 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, it's like, 6 blocks and... Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. Flip, and we'll just go... And paste it here... Come on. Boom. Alright, cool. There. Perfect. Now we can get the output right there. Actually. That's the branch wire. We want to do it perhaps... Yeah, right there is good. And we're almost done. Almost there. Just gotta sneak this in somehow. Maybe instead of a repeater, I'll just do that, and then I'll just sneak it in from this side. Yeah. And, okay. I think that'll do the trick. I guess I did have an output from there. Yeah, I do. Well, no, not that one, but this top one is good. I could use this one even. Maybe that'd look better too. Let's just do that. Here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, but that's essentially a division circuit right there. All I need to do is add the start calculate. Where was it? This guy. I'll add a sign here, and we'll be good to go with our divider. All right. So that. Oh man, I'm actually kind of excited now. I don't know about you. Oh wow, you're just like 3 hours. So you must live in the you're like in the East Coast or something, aren't you? That's cool. Happy New Year's, by the way. I know it's like 1 day late, but yeah. Hopefully this year will be better than last year. That's all I can say. All right. Let's see here. So we got the output. I guess I just want to clear that output somehow. So to add a clear function, I'd rather have it separate from this thing. Where will we have it? This is kind of interesting. Oh. Well, let's see. It shouldn't be too hard to do. I'm just trying to think of a decent way to do it. I guess for now I'll just throw a button here. I know it's kind of lazy, but it's whatevers. There. And the top register doesn't need to be cleared because it just shifts out the value anyways, so... Okay, let's do that cool example of 15 divided by 3 again, and then we'll try something fresh. So, here we go. Oh, did it not? Oh, okay, it is working. It's just lagging. My bad. But yeah, as you can see, we're it's shifting in the number. Okay, so I should get a 1 up there. Oh. Okay. And then there we go. Yes! Woo! Easy. Let's go. 15 divided by 3. Do you have any other inputs we should try out real quick? Because, that's kind of a boring example. That's kind of boring. We should try something different. We'll see. You can figure it out while I think about another number. I know I could do like 42 divided by some number. Like 42 divided by 7 is a cool example. And then we can also try one with the remainder and stuff. But like, yeah, let's see. Later we could try to make the clock slightly quicker just to see how fast we could take it. I'm pretty certain we could try that later. 18 divided by 6, you got it, man. Okay, so we'll do 6 in here. And then we'll do 18, so that'd be 16 and 2. 16, 2. Okay, 18 divided by 6. Here we go. Man, I built in a multiplier and a divider in the exact same stream. Yay. Now I have 2 sources I can link to people whenever they need to find something. That's funny. Okay, well, anyways, let's see if it actually works, though. For all we know, it could just totally crap out on us. We got 3. I believe that's 18 divided by 6, man. Or, yeah. Cool. Sick. That's actually real. This is a real dope divider. I'm happy with it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just go ahead and label that. It's a lot better than the old dividers I used to build. Anyways, here. Mist, underscore 777, RCA, divider, and then the date, so, cool. And that's that. So there's our divider. I think I'm gonna do I'll go ahead and do a remainder-based problem. So let's do like 42 divided by 8. That should be an interesting one. So I'll put 8 over here. 42, so that would be first 32. So 1, 2, 4, 8. 32 plus 8 plus 2. Okay, so we got our 8, we got our 42. Let's go ahead and try that out. Oh, that's the thing. At the beginning of the calculation, I could always clear out the remainder, but nah, I'd rather do it later. Okay, so calculate A divided by B. Yay. It's actually not too slow. Could be quicker, though. Yeah, I think it can be slightly faster. Okay, so it looks like we got 5 remainder... 5 remainder 4 is actually wrong. So, yeah, that's... Or is it... Yeah, I think it is. You know what the problem is? We'd have to read the remainder slightly different, I think. Interesting. So, let's see. Actually, what was the previous value, I wonder? I'm trying to... Yeah. We got a 4 as a remainder, and that ain't right, obviously. I think we have to prevent it from doing the reset on the last cycle. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna watch I'll watch it again just to see if that's the case, and then we'll fix that and call it good. And yeah, it'll be all good in the hood. Oh, good thing we're doing test remainders, because I need to remember that. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's try that again. I'm gonna see where it messes up. Because there should be a 2 left there. For sure. You're right about that. Okay, so it shifts. Shifts in. Okay. So there's a 10, there's a 2, 5, 10. Okay, 2. Yeah, I think I see the problem. So on the last cycle, it needs to, or it's not even that. It's something more than that. Let me think real quick, because we could probably just change the circuitry up here just slightly, and we could fix that. I'm gonna think real quick. So would we first... We obviously cleared the remainder first, before that. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to clear the remainder on the last cycle though. That's the thing. So we'll need to figure that out. I think all I would want to do is just disable. I would have to figure out a way to disable this guy when we know this is off for sure. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but I think we can get in there somehow. How would I do it? I would do it by... We could do it just... Oh, we could just add yeah, we could... If I add a comparator here, that just makes it 1 tick less. But it shouldn't be too terrible. We'll see if this works or not. If not, then we'll have to do something a little bit more clever, and then that'll fix the remainder problem. Because I do remember that situation being a problem in my older, when I was building some older dividers. Okay. Alright, I'll do 42. Okay, divided by 8. Let's see what happens. Hopefully things are a little bit different. So as you can see, since we're not in the last cycle, it won't screw up this time, I hope. Okay, so we're working on the new value. 5, 10. This should be 2 now. And then, okay, 10, 2. Oh, it did 4 anyways. Okay, that's not nice. Ah, that's funny. That's not right, though. Ah, shoot. This is still not gonna work. I need to do something smart. Maybe if I do I don't want to do another comparator. That'd be pretty slow. But what I was thinking is we could just simply subtract one, and that would check it out for me pretty good, because then it would be able to determine that, yeah, we're on the last cycle. Let's see here. Let me think here. So if I had a 1 there, I just want to do a 1 compare 1 operation, basically. So we'd have 1 here. And if this value is 1 or less, then this comparator turns on. Okay. This should work. Yeah, if this doesn't work, then we'll see what we can try as well. Okay, well, maybe I should rewire this then, so that how would I? Well, this is the that's the set function. The shift function's there, and I want to use an enable. Time to figure this out. Yeah, I obviously know the answer. I just have to figure out a way to slap it in. That's a pain. I don't think we have to disable the set function. I think we have to disable the shift function on the last one. So I'm going to do that. I think that's our culprit, actually. It may not be so much that. Now this wiring here does look impossible to wire, but we could do some redstone trickery using a repeater. I'll just do this. And that, and that, and yeah, this repeater leads into nothing. I'm only using it to redirect this redstone signal. Wait, but what purpose will the redstone signal have then? Oh shoot. Wait, where's it go? Now I'm just losing myself. Oh, that goes to the set enable. Oops. I'm gonna have to change the set enable wire then. That looks fun. Let's see, can I fit it somewhere? I can fit it underneath, but then I might ruin something there. Yeah, I would cause a problem here. Oh, goodbye. Alright, well, there's only one part then. Oh, shoot. It would be... Oh, where is it now? I think... Well, I'm going to remove that then. There. And there. Crosswire might be necessary. Yeah, we want this function to keep killing. Man, I'm just going on a total, like, mind screwed up rant, whatever the word is. My mind's all combobulated. I'm just trying to think about a very simple problem that shouldn't even be a problem. And it's all because of wiring. My wiring is so bad right now. Oh no. Man. It's actually so garbage. Let's see. Maybe just doing this will work. Alright. That'll do. That will do. Yeah. That was garbage wiring, but it'll have to do. Alright. Let's just set that. Let's get the 42 in there. Oh, come on. Update. There we go. And execute. All right. Okay, so we get the 10. First input. Huh? It didn't set. Shoot. Yeah, that was dumb. What is going on? That was lame. Let's try that again. Man. Alright, 42. And 8. Man, to think building a divider would be a pain in the butt. Okay. Work your magic, please. Okay. Oh, something totally broke there. I broke something. You know what? Nah. This is so busted. What is this wiring? This is disgusting. There's gotta be a easier way to do it without using pistons. For real though. Yikes. Wait, these all hook up to the same wire anyways. I don't need to block that off. Yet. Okay. This is tough. There. Oh, shoot. This is a problem. Well, that was a part of the problem, I guess. I forgot to get rid of that thing. And as for this part, I'm just gonna bridge it over. Oh. Yeah. Yep. That is the way. Oh, not over there, though. E. Think, Mystery Man, think. Like this, then. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. Bruh, you know, I realized I could just hook it up this way. Why am I working so hard to work around this way? That's hilarious. Man. I could just do it straight off the bat like this, and we would have been fine. Okay. Well, I think I'm ready to do another test. Let's see, so we got that guy, that one, and that one. Alright. I'll clear the output register, or the remainder register. Okay, and then I'll try this again. Alright, cool. And I'll just test it again. I think after this divider, though, I'm going to go ahead and do a survival stream instead. I've got some biz. Oh, this is wrong. What is going on now? I definitely broke something because it's not working anymore. What did I just break? That's what I want to know. Okay, you know what? I broke something super important. Yeah. Yep. Like, really important. I could fix it, though. There. Alright, that's much better. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Well, anyways, that's that. Hope you guys have a good one. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.